Welcome to the After Spin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. I want to ask Brad Crone and Patrick Sebastian. The House has passed and sent to the Senate a measure that would allow athletic booster clubs to charge in-state tuition, or universities to charge in-state tuition for out-of-state students. Now, it was estimated from that, since the booster clubs are paying for these scholarships, UNC's Rams Club would save $5 million. NC State would save $2.4 million. East Carolina would save $2.1 million. Now, the bill goes on to say that the schools are not going to get additional funding from the state to cover the difference, and they'll have to make it up from their annual appropriations. We had this same situation several years ago and decided to cancel it. What do you think of this idea now, Brad?
$7.5 million will buy a lot of shrimp cocktail. And, you know, my whole argument has been time and time again, Tom, is, you know, it's such a slippery slope when we're dealing with this issue. I don't understand the need for supplemental revenue coming into the university to offset a student, male, female, athlete, non-athlete, coming in from out of state to the state of North Carolina to get an education. The cost should be the cost. And I don't think there ought to be commingling of funds coming from any booster club, whether it's at one of the big four institutions or at Elizabeth City State University.
But Patrick, it's the booster clubs that have prompted this thing. I mean, they've been lobbying the heck out of the legislature to restore this. Brad says it's because they have bigger shrimp and give out free tickets to the chancellor's booth. And
that's the thing. Look, it's not hard to influence a legislator when you give them field passes to a football game at UNC Chapel Hill or great seats at an NC State basketball game. It doesn't take a lot, and you see just how powerful these boosters are.
Isn't that disillusioning, though, that it doesn't take a lot?
It is, and look, I'm not suggesting the legislators are doing this in bad faith, but I think that these are the people that they hang around. These are big donors to their campaigns a lot of times, and you know, these are the people that sometimes they get appointed or want to be appointed to the Board of Governors. But here's the thing, there is no free lunch, as Brad was alluding to, and someone's going to pay for this, and it's going to end up being the taxpayers.
Which, you know, I'm sorry, but I just don't know that I want the taxpayers
having to foot that bill.
Yeah.
So what about the revenue that's being generated in the athletic departments? You know, God help us if we use any of that.
How about the TV money? Isn't it something like the ACC network is going to give every one of the ACC member schools something like $26 million?
I think there are 14 households in the Raleigh market that have the ACC network. So, you know, getting to watch some ACC football.
After watching some of it, I don't know that I think that's a bad idea.
I'm a college sports fan. I like it better than pro sports, but it is what we pay. We pay about half the tuition as taxpayers for people to go to school. And that's what we expect our money to go towards education and usually not to sports.
So this passed the House.
Yeah.
They're adjourned right now, but it's over in the Senate's ball field, so to speak.
Right.
They going to approve it or not?
Well, I think we'll see it in the short session for sure. And I would not be surprised to see them approve it.
Okay, so help me with this. We had this for years. Why do we do away with it?
I don't know.
Wasn't it the universities that complained
it's
about
a very
this?
valid question.
The universities, it was taking money from
they got
education.
Operation, yeah.
From operation. And look, there's so much money in higher education in North Carolina. And to do this, it just seems really unfair to all the other students that are paying their tuition in-state and out-of-state.
Maybe who don't go to the ball games.
Maybe they don't go to the ball games. We need to have I want to have a robust athletics at these universities as much as possible, but I think we have to have priorities as well.
So I think you and Brad and I ought to go to the chancellor's box and sit and eat the shrimp.
Maybe we could be bought.
Debate this even further. What do you think? Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.